r/TIFU. Embarrassed band 512 says. TIFU by forgetting about my home warranty for a whole month. End of February, washing machine stops working. Paid a repair guy $350 to come over and tell me to buy a new one. Paid $600 for a new one. A few weeks ago a small leak at the base of my basement toilet revealed itself to be a symptom of a mainline blockage. March 15th. Paid a plumber $400 to come out and snake the drains in my basement. At one point the snake came up the base of the toilet and out the side. Toilet replaced for free. Doesn't quite solve problem. This Sunday basement drain overflows. Call another plumber. He puts a camera in my line. Tells me I should do the hydrojet since the first guy didn't cut it with the snake. Pay this guy $1,500 to come out with the hydrojet. Doesn't solve the issue either. Now he says I should dig up the driveway concrete to replace the house trap. Says another $9,500. This is when I hit the brakes. I have another guy coming out to try snaking the lines the right way tomorrow, $89. At 6 AM I remember I have a home warranty only after spending $2,850 on plumbing and appliance repair Dr. TIFU for a whole month. By forgetting I had a home warranty that would have helped save me from the financial ruination. Economics_troll says. You can always submit receipts after the fact, bud. Usually home warranties suck, but just because you paid out of your own pocket does not mean you aren't covered. You can still submit claims. Clef75 says. This. I used mine on a water heater. After the free water heater I was in for like $2K in code upgrades such as $50 for a grounding wire which was not covered. Jimmy Russell says. While we're at it, I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Devolutionator says. I wouldn't feel so bad. If it's a typical home warranty, it probably wouldn't have covered anything anyway. Those things are notorious for being ripoffs. Loon Kraz says. I love how everyone rips on the home warranty. Got one free on an older home, had to use it several times to address issues with the heat pump. $50 out of pocket each time was really nice. Of course, if you have savings discipline then most insurance is a bad idea. You're gambling that you will have more covered expenses than the premiums. That's what insurance is. Yellow Steel says. If it's any consolation our house had a toilet backup. The home warranty was crap. They sent the plumber out to fix the issue and the next day we still had an overflow. I called them on their emergency line and was told that this was not part of the first incident and I would have to pay an additional service fee which was around $95 each time. Their approved plumbers were slow to respond and didn't even show up. I just gave up and paid a local plumber who did the whole snake and camera. Everyone has different experiences though, so Loafline says. Honestly just sounds like you're extremely easy to take advantage of. OK 777 says. Loop us all in at the end when you close a successful home warranty claim. I don't think it's ever been done before. Darkford says. Don't worry, the home warranty would have refused to cover every one of those items or charged you a higher call-out fee than most of the actual repair people in your area would for the entire repair. Cardcom says. When I had a 1-year home warranty, I spent pretty much the entire year trying to get them to fix my account unit. Multiple calls out, and all the service PPL did was blame my home or my equipment and otherwise looks for excuses to do nothing. Once my warranty was over, I spent less than $300 on an out-of-pocket every call with a decent company and they fixed the issue in less than 1/2 an hour TLDR. The home warranty companies are just a huge scam. Fighters says. Submit receipts after the fact if they'll let you. Most insurance works that way, but wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't. Bentonite_magma says. Is home warranty different from regular home insurance that every mortgage holder is required to have? r/TIFU. Philip Othmore says, TIFU by telling my friend he made me horny. So this happened last summer. I, 23 meters, was on vacation with two of my friends, 23 meters. Since it was a sunny destination, occasionally, we had to apply sunscreen. At the time, I already had a crush on my friend for a year. Another detail is that I always wear my smartwatch for a quick glance of the OV index or logging my activity. Anyway, to my frick up. We had a day at the pool planned, and my friend and I always had applied sunscreen to each other's back. However, he took his time applying the sunscreen and really thoroughly applied the sunscreen to my back. Well, since I had feelings for him, I obviously kind of enjoyed it. However, my smartwatch noticed this raise in my heart rate. On my watch I got the notification, "Are you stressed? Maybe you should take a minute of mindfulness?" Or it was something in that context. Without thinking twice, I blurted out, "Oh, I have a higher heart rate." He suddenly paused and said, should I stop?" That's the moment I realized my frick up and the implications of what I said. TL, doctor, my watch said I was stressed and had a high heart rate. I blurted out I had a higher heart rate, indicating to my friend he made me. Night owl _ I says, "Nah, I don't think he realized it, BTW. What happened next?" Acrobatics Source 3 says, "Here's a question. When you applied sunscreen to his back, did you use your hands, or did you use your r/TIFU?" Deb3 says, "TIFU by not defending my disabled cousin from bullying." I'll begin this story with the fact that I'm a 16F. Well, a couple days ago I was out at the park with my 8-year-old cousin, and he has Down syndrome. We were at the park for about an hour, having fun playing around, and he was going on slides, etc. There was a group of girls around my age that showed up. After they saw us, they were laughing and making fun of my cousin. They were pretty close and he noticed what they were doing. He got pretty upset, his attitude changed, and he just wanted to go home. I feel like I ed up by just letting these girls with him like that, and he got mad at me about it and was in a bad mood the rest of my time with him. TL, doctor, TIFU by letting random girls make jokes and laugh at my cousin's disability without defending him. Night owl _ I says, "You are young and still figuring things out. Next time, do stand up when you see anything wrong. It will be uncomfortable, but standing up for what is right will always be worth it. It's sad and the world is cruel." Pepsi Kid Cut says, "Yeah, don't beat yourself up because of some mean jerks. Maybe you can get a book and help your cousin start to understand that there are mean people out here and how to stand up for himself, so when the time comes he will know how to handle it." Kalaluk says, "It's okay. It's hard to stand up for yourself and others at that age. Just take this as a learning experience." Fat Brain Soul says, "You did up do better for your cousin." Dr. M1 says, "Well, I know that situation all too well. Down syndrome kids are different. They mimic. You wouldn't have wanted him seeing a confrontation anyway. You can't fix stupid. If you ever do want to confront those assholes, I recommend dropping the child off at home and then going back to start some shit. You don't want the child thinking it's okay to confront and fight if need be. They get hurt easily, but are tough as hell, and they can hurt others pretty easily too." r/TIFU. No Replacement 5698 says, "TIFU by yelling at a kid because I thought he was a teacher." Long story short, I overheard these two teachers in my math class talking about me behind my back, as if I wasn't sitting right there. I was really mad about it, because this isn't the first time something like this has happened, and I've asked them to stop, but they just keep doing it. When I thought one of the teachers was walking by my desk, I just snapped. I yelled some pretty harsh stuff at that teacher, basically telling him to stop talking about me when I'm literally in the same room as him. After I finished my rant, I got a chance to hear his voice. "Why are you yelling at me?" So, yeah. Turns out the person, who I thought was the teacher, was actually just another kid who was walking by my desk to get paper. Oops. TL, doctor, I confused a kid and a teacher. Takamito, your mother says. I wonder what they were saying. Like, yeah, op is cool and all, but they keep yelling at the kids. No_love_1353 says. So you're a kid too, right? That's all for this video. Was it good? I know not, for I'm a robot. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. This video is the product of an automated process.